What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. So I'm gonna pull some cards and get a message out. I definitely do hope that the messages resonate for y'all, and overall hope that the messages are useful for y'all as well, okay? And with that being said, we're just gonna jump right into the video, okay? So right off the bat, you have the World card coming out. You have the Tower. Whoa. You have the Queen of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. You have the King of Wands, the Eight of Swords. You have the Chariot. And you have the Four of Wands. So you got Cancer energy out here, Aquarius. Heavy Aquarius, heavy Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. What's the World? You got the Sun. What's the World and the Sun? Whoa. You got the Knight of Pentacles and you have the Eight of Cups. And what's the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups? You have the Five of Wands. I feel like you made someone very, very happy, or when you were in a situation like something was bearable, you made a situation happy. What's the Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, with the Death. I feel like something ended with you not around. Like, I feel like with this Sun, you were the happiness in a situation filled with, like, if not necessarily fighting, a lot of arguments, a lot of competition as well. Like, something was very, very combative. But it's like with your energy around, it mellowed a situation like out. But now that it's almost like what is this Knight of Pentacles? There's something with the Knight of Pentacles. You got Scorpio energy out here as well, if I didn't say it already. You got the King of Pentacles. What's the Tower? You got the Ten of Cups and you have the Three of Swords. What's the King of Pentacles? Whoa. You have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to have to make the decision to walk away from something. You got the Lovers at the bottom. Or you're going to get a chance to, like, invest in something new. And it's going to pull you out of an environment that was, like, it feels like very chaotic. Because it's something to do with, like, your investments or who you're going to invest in. What's the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles? Whoa. You got the Devil coming out. You have the Fool. Well, you got the Three of Pentacles, and then you do have the Fool. You got Capricorn energy out here. What's the Three of Pentacles? What's the Three of Pentacles? You have the Seven of Swords. And I'm going to say it, especially if you are a Capricorn, an Earth sign, a Leo, a Scorpio, and with the World, a Taurus as well, or an Aquarius. You could be any sign, obviously, but for this scenario. It's almost like I feel like you're getting ready to like free yourself from, there's like a mentality of like having to prove yourself to people, or like being around people who compete, like say it's like friends, but it's like everybody secretly shades each other, everybody secretly competes with each other, or like a hierarchy sort of sense. Or if you already did this, there's people like really, really jealous of the fact that you did. Like people know that it's almost like they can't compete with you. And I like saying they can't, meaning like when I say they can't compete with you, it's almost because you're unfazed of like anybody who poses as competition. Like you don't view anybody as competition. Like you do the things that you want to do. You work at the places you want to work at. You live your life honestly for you. Then it's almost like you have people in the background, especially it feels like old friends. It could even be like old college. It's people who used to share energy with, honestly. Who look at you now as like someone who does like their own thing, someone who is almost like fulfilled with the things that they have right now, present day. Yeah, like I don't know what this is, but you definitely do have people who are like, it feels like stuck in like a matrix. Like you have certain people who do things or buy things or hang out with certain people because of like the look of it all. Like they act certain ways, or they, like I said, dress a certain way. Again, kind of like to appease the people that they know and who they don't even know at all. It's almost like that look cool factor. It feels like you broke away from that, and it's almost like people don't know how you did that. What's this? What's the Three of Pentacles? You have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I don't. What's the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands? You met the Magician. You definitely do have people who want to know how you're achieving something, how you're doing something, and it feels like almost like how you're manifesting as well. Like how, like from the outside looking in, your life looks very, very easy. Like your life looks amazing. Like people feel like you don't do much. I don't know what that's about, but there's this energy of like some sort of creative endeavor. And this doesn't have to be like creative, meaning like you're online. It definitely can mean that. But it also has to do with just like your work ethic, like what you do for work as well. People feel like, right, like you don't have, I don't know, it's something about you like not having worries in your life right now. What's the Tower? You got the Hangman and the Page of Cups as well. You got Pisces energy out here. Yeah, you have people still trying to figure out something and they're surprised that you did. Like, and it's a lot of, let me see. You have a lot of people who are still asleep. What's this Page of Cups? With the Queen of Wands, and she flipped right over in reverse. I'm going to take it in reverse. And you got the King of Swords. Especially if this was some sort of like third party situation, you have a karmic energy and someone you left behind like in some sort of loveless situation. I want to be completely honest with you. And especially if at one point in time something was supposed to hurt you, I feel like as well, if that's resonating with like a third party situation romantically, because something is like blowing up without you around. Like something at one point in time was like, it's a weird energy, but like it was fun, it was exhilarating, because it was almost like both of these people knew that like you wanted them, so it was almost like they wanted each other 10 times more. Like it made the karmic energy, no matter if it was a man or a woman, feel like I have what he or she wants, basically. And it made the other person that you possibly walked away from feel good, because it's almost like, this is just the mindset that I'm getting, is almost like I could leave this karma and go back if I truly wanted to, but I'm gonna stay with the karma, because it's like I have two people. Like, I don't, it's a very, very weird energy. And it's almost like the more you kind of like pay the situation dust, or especially if you walked away from it and it's kind of like you're not entertaining it, for some reason, these two people feel stuck for their own reasons. It's almost like, okay, we didn't did all of that, or I played as this third party, or whatever the case may be, even though this person doesn't treat me right. I can't let go of the situation. Like, I don't, it's weird. Like, they feel like they can't let go of each other because of like how deep things are now. Like, okay, I know I can't go back to IE viewer, for example, because they know I'm with a third party, and a third party just can't up and leave because I won. I can't let this person know that they dogged me out the same way they did IE viewers, you know, et cetera, et cetera. But something is not going, I feel like, as if that's resonating as these energies felt like it would. Not at all. Not at all. Like, something is just in limbo, and I feel like it's emotions. Like, these two people are very immature, especially if you've gotten a divorce or you in separation from somebody, especially if they cheated or stepped out. They're in like something that is very, very emotionless, very, very emotionless. It's very, very lustful. What's this Page of Cups? Someone can have a water sign child as well. You got the Two of Swords. Like, these two people don't even know if they really want to even be together or continue some sort of whatever. What's the Queen of Swords? Yeah, you got the Six of Cups, you have the Two of Pentacles, and you have the Six of Swords. Meanwhile, somebody else is like weighing out their different options. What's the Six of Cups? What's the Six of Cups? You got the Four of Cups. Someone does not. What's the Six of Cups with the Four of Cups? With the Empress. Someone is like leveling up tremendously. Like, someone does not want someone from their past like back at all. And I feel like someone is, if you or someone's fully aware of that, like, someone has really, it feels like, bossed up without someone else around, no matter man or woman. Like, the moment you leave a certain situation that just really isn't fitting you, I feel like your glow up and your boss up comes immediately. Especially if you're like a Libra, a Taurus. With the Temperance coming out and the High Priestess. And I feel like a lot of different things are going to upgrade as well. Like, not even just your peace, your intuition, your discernment, your trust in the divine as well, that everything will be all right. Like, you will have some sort of testimony at the end of something. At the end of some sort of trial, some sort of tribulation that you've been going through, at the end of it, your trust in the divine is going to be, you won't even have trust in anything else. Like, you're going to know the divine, God got you. Like, no matter what anybody says, you're going to be able to really like know, like, I'm going to follow a different path, babe. It's worked with me. It's worked for me this far. What's the Empress, High Priestess, and the Temperance? Damn. You got the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's something about like self-love as well. What's the Four of Pentacles? You have the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands. What's the Seven of Wands? What's the Seven of Wands? You have the Page of Swords. What's the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands? You got the Queen of Cups and the Eight of... You ever get those type of things where it's like you think about someone so much and it's like you miss them? And it's almost like, sometimes people say if you think about somebody else or you're missing someone right now, it's like odds is they're thinking about you too, or they're missing you too, or they're sending you some sort of like witchy yaya vibe. That's kind of what it's giving me. And it's almost like with the Seven of Wands, you got the pages, so it's almost like you can have like little tiny angels kind of like watching, not to make it too, I ain't trying to feed delusions, but it almost like gives me that. It's almost like, I don't know if someone's like trying to send out some sort of, because so first of all, it feels like someone is like holding on to you with this Four of Pentacles as well. And then with the Three of Wands, it's like someone's waiting for you to kind of like reach out to let them know that it's like safe for them to come back or safe for them to communicate kind of like with you. But it's almost like whatever downloads you're like getting from this person, or so say if like at one point in time that was really strong, like you would miss someone, you would think about them constantly, or the case may be, you would reach out, whatever. It's almost like it could even be your vibration where it's heightened so much that it's like those feelings aren't even able to kind of creep in anymore. It's something with your feelings. What's the Seven of Wands? I forgot what that is first. What's the Seven of Wands? You got the King of Cups. I don't know what's the Queen of Cups in this Eight of Wands? You have the Star. And what's the Page of Swords? You have the Ten of Pentacles and you have the Two of Wands. Because this is so annoying. It's almost like someone who didn't want you before, like someone like hates to see you glow up. I don't know what this is about with the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Let me see what that is. What's the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Wands? Because it's giving me the Six of Wands. Like it's talking about your success with the Ten of Wands, and it's like for somebody, it's a burden to see it. It's a burden to witness it. Especially if you do get praise, like, so say if it's at work with a good job, like people, I wouldn't say whoever this is hate when people like congratulate you. Like it's a weird energy. It's with the Nine of Cups. What's the Ten of Wands? You got the Hierophant. What's the Queen and King of Cups as well? What's the King and Queen of Cups? You have the Judgment. And what's the Hierophant? You got Taurus energy out here. You got the Six of Pentacles. Someone, if this is like a court hearing as well, someone is going to have to like owe somebody or give somebody some sort of like money. Like someone, whoever's like getting, I don't know, someone's going to owe somebody like money in court. I don't know what that's about. What's the Hierophant with the Six of Pentacles? Especially if that is a thing, child support, divorce court, whatever. If somebody's going to have to somebody's going to owe something. This could even be a friend or someone who was a friend. I don't know. If someone's getting sued, they're going to have to owe some money, babe. What's this King of Wands? You got the Lovers. What's the King of Wands and the Lovers? You got Gemini energy out here. You got the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what illusion somebody's trying to put up when it comes to you, or like have you think someone wants you to like really, it feels like lose focus. Like someone does not like how focused it feels like you are right now. Like, because the energy is given like someone feels like they're begging for your attention. Like they want your attention so very, very badly. Very, very badly. Like someone just wants your attention. It has nothing to do with if you're going to be with them or literally with someone literally just wants you to pay attention to them. But whoever this person is, they're not doing anything to have your attention. Like they're not doing anything. They're not moving nothing. Like, this is delusional. Like the energy is actually a little delusional. Like I don't know, because at one point in time, especially if the third party is like a thing, like I don't know, someone loved having you bothered until you became unbothered, and then it was almost like they're kind of like lost with, okay, now you don't care anymore. Now you're bossing up, you're glowing up. You found some sort of success, or you're growing some sort of success. I still don't know what I'm doing. I don't really want this third party. They get on my nerve because that's what it feels like energetically. And now you're gone, like, because you're doing your own thing. Like you found some sort of success. It could even be like a new love. Like you could even be the one that's coming up with these little new options now. But it definitely does feel like someone literally wants, they want your attention. What's the King of Wands lovers with the Seven of Cups? Especially this person, Gemini or fire sign. What's the lovers, Seven of Cups? We got the Nine of Wands. Because it feels like someone's running out of like viable options. What's the King of Wands? We got the Strength, especially this person's a Leo. Or you can have this person blocked as well. What's the lovers in the Seven of Cups by yourself? You got the Knight of Swords. Yeah, someone's like not taking action on like the right things. Like I don't know what's going on. Like someone is so busy trying to like confuse you, or like make some sort of situation confusing to like the public, not realizing like how one, dumb is making them look, but like they're not achieving anything. Like someone is so hell-bent on like creating some sort of, it feels like some sort of illusion, that they're not even realizing how much time is like passing them by. Like this is somebody who's not, they don't have anything like to their name, basically. Hopefully that makes like sense. Like they're not growing any like healthy fruits in their garden because they're so worried about other people that are watering and taking care of their own and how theirs look. What's this Eight of Swords? You got the Four of Swords. What's the Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords? You got the Three of Cups. Yeah, like someone is like helping on like, it feels like getting to you again, reconciling with you. But whoever this person is, I can't say that they mean you well. Like, I don't feel like this is somebody who wants to hurt you. Well, I don't know that, but because the energy isn't giving me, it's not bad, but it isn't good either. Like, this is somebody who, this is like a waste of time. Like, this is annoying. With the Wheel of Fortune, what's the Wheel of Fortune? What's the Wheel of Fortune? You have to, literally. This smells like nothing but carbonic. Someone you should not be entertaining at that as well. What's the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Swords? You got the Nine of Swords. Like, this is the type of energy of someone who will get you wrapped up in like drama, schemes, scams, get you pregnant just to do it, to kind of like leave you as a baby mom or a single dad. Like, this is terrible. And if this is a friend, I would watch whoever this, like, if this is like a friend, this is somebody who like wants your life, your man, your woman, your friends. Like, this is weird. This is weird. This is weird. What's the Wheel of Fortune? With the Ten of Swords? This is somebody who's definitely very, very envious of like the things that you have, the things that you're going to like get. This is somebody who sees you to be very, very successful. Like they see you right now as taking your turn on the wheel. And it's like this is somebody who really wants to get under your skin. They want to bother you. But it's weird because it feels like you're not paying any attention to them. And that's kind of like what I was saying in the beginning of the read. Like, this is somebody who feels like you have grown so much that it's like, even if at one point in time, because like I always say before, at one point in time, we were all low vibrational. We all did things. We were all in drama. Everybody, like, it's life. You go through things. You're not better than the next. Please don't tell me you never cussed the hoe out before, okay? But anyway, but this is somebody who feels like they can no longer do that. Like, this is somebody who would low-key be shady to you. Like, so say, what can I say? So like, say if like, for example, say you smoke vapes, right? And we know how some people do feel about them. We know how some people don't feel about them. And I can't really say this is shade, because it's a little childish if that was like shit. But let's just say, you know, you smoke vape or whatever, and you have a friend who doesn't, right? And then, but they know you. I don't know, because this does seem a little childish to even say. But it's just like, say they end up calling people who smoke vapes crackheads. Like, it's something like that. Like, even though that's a bit childish, but because just pay that. But it's giving that kind of like energy. And it's almost like this is somebody who, I don't know. Whoever this energy is, they're not happy for, like, you have people who are not happy for like the things that like you are getting currently, especially when it comes to success, especially people who, again, just hurt you overall. Like, I feel like it really just highlights that. Like, really pay attention to those individuals. Please pay attention to individuals who carry kind of like that same spirit that you will meet in the future. Because I feel like that's why it's coming up. Because it's like, you know, just because you got rid of one karmic situation doesn't mean that it won't occur again, or, you know, it won't show up in a different family situation or a different love situation or a different friendship. You're going to learn to the day we die. Like, that's just is what it is. You're going to be cutting off people literally left and right into the day you leave. You get what I'm saying? You will meet good people, but people will show up again in just different bodies. The spirit never leaves you alone, for real. But this is not someone who is happy for you. Especially if this is a friend group, again, a family dynamic. I did get my 10 of Pentacles out here, but it does feel like it's a friend. But it's people who, I don't know, really want to, especially, again, if at one point in time you did react or you were just young, you get what I'm saying? It's like people, I don't know, it's like throwing stones and hiding your hands. Like, people want you to react so that way they can be like, I didn't even do nothing to this person. But the whole time they are. Like, I can't really explain it. It's like they want to purposefully get under your skin. Then when you react or you acknowledge something that was geared, you know, pointed towards you or geared towards you, is what they want to act like, you know, oh, I didn't do that, or I didn't mean it that way, or, you know, oh, that wasn't even talking about you, or don't take that too personally, when in reality it's just like, but you were throwing that shit at me, but you were talking about me, or you were looking at me this way, or you didn't congratulate me. Is that, I don't know, if someone's really trying to like play in your face. What's the Chariot? And it's not even just like, because some of y'all may be like, I don't even know who these people are, but at the same time, it's like, imagine how successful you are, and to the envious eye, imagine how that person like feels. Even though you don't know that person personally, I'm pretty sure the people that you follow, you don't know everybody personally. So it's like a lot of times when you do have some sort of success, or you do look good, just in a way, especially with to those who've seen you, I wouldn't say struggle, but seen you like come up, everybody's not you. There will be envious eyes. There will be jealous people that you don't know, people that you know from other people as well. You will be surprised at how envious some people can be, just of the little things, okay? Because that's what it's kind of like given, and it has to do with like how self-assured you are. It's like eating people like up, that is almost like people can't sway you. People know that you're not confident. Yeah. What's the Chariot? You have the 5 of, it's with you moving on, child. What's the Chariot and the Five of Cups? You got Cancer energy with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it has to do a lot with your confidence, it feels like. With the Moon. Especially if you did like move on from a certain situation, have to leave somebody behind. Yeah, with the Justice. It's almost like you had to do something. You had to remove yourself from a certain situation. What's this Moon? You have certain people who like are really sad. You have people who are really sad about your independence for some reason. The fact that you can do something by yourself. The fact that you are doing something by yourself. Like, people, I feel like, hide it, but it bothers them at how well you're doing with the Emperor. No matter if you are a man or a woman, with the Emperor. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor. Especially if you are a woman, you're coming out as this Emperor. You're somebody who's kind of like taking charge in your own life. You're doing the things that you kind of have to do. You're playing the role as mommy and daddy, man and a woman. Like, you're doing the hard work, the hard labor, and obviously if you're a man. But it feels like a lot with your independence in life. Especially if you were someone who was like coddled or spoon-fed. Like, you had a lot of people thinking like you will always need mommy, or you will always need daddy, or you will always need whoever. You have a lot of people who are very shocked that it's almost like you can pay your own bills, or you do, or you take care of yourself, you take care of your own kids, you take care of your own animals, you take care of your fish. Like, you take care. Because it's almost like those same people who could have judged you, especially like peers, cousins around the same age as you. Like, I don't know, there was some sort of like, it feels like judgment on you at one point in time when it came to how independent you were going to grow up to be. And it's almost like those same ones who kind of like, they were more street smart faster than you, or both street and book smart. Like, especially when it comes to street smart, or, you know, just being independent overall. It's something with your independence overall when it comes to, like I said, fellow peers, but family members as well. It feels like that you grew up with cousins around your same age, siblings around the same age. It's almost like you were kind of the one who was least expected to be as independent as you are currently. What's this Four of Wands? Especially, again, if this is a lover as well, this person thought like you weren't going to make it. Especially if like you did get divorced, or you broke up with somebody and y'all were shacked up and you had to go back and move with your mom or your dad or a sister or brother. Like, romantically, someone thought you were never going to be able to kind of like get back out there and get back on your 2 feet. And if you are listening to this currently and you did have to move back in with a parent or a sibling or whatever, take your time, get back on your feet and show out. Fuck out. As Cash would say. What's the Four of Wands? You got the Ace of Pentacles. What's the Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles? You got the Two of Cups. Yeah. And you have the Eight of Pentacles as well. I feel like the more you stick to some sort of spirituality, some sort of belief, I'm about to throw it out there. I feel like you're going to be more and more blessed beyond your like belief. Like, I feel like someone is like really taking something seriously, okay? Especially when it comes to like their own religious belief, spirituality as well. I feel like someone is like really, really going to be blessed with like how hard is almost like they've trained themselves to trust in the divine and to God and in themselves to make like better decisions for themselves. With the Six of Wands, like I feel like someone is really going to be successful because they're following their own, is it Morse compass? Moral compass? And I feel like a lot of times that's what people are missing. They're missing that faith in God or whatever they just believe in overall. I feel like that's where a lot of them, especially when I was like, oh, someone's like asleep, especially with the Hangman, it was giving me sleep. Like, it was just giving me Hangman. Like, it was like, you're not even trying to, especially with that Page of Cups, it's like, you're not even trying to expand. And some people can pretend that they are. Some people can say that they are, and they're not doing anything. They're doing no type of like self-improvement work. And I feel like the more you do that, the more you will be blessed with like a lot of different things. Like, if you ever wanted to be an actual homeowner, I definitely do see that as well. Opportunities to meet new people, new friendship, new like networking connections as well. I see that. And it comes with a lot of like your faith. Because it's almost like the more you trust in like your faith and your like discernment, and you're better in your discernment, your intuition is almost like all this is going to do is like guide you to the people that are going to help you, guide you to the situations that are going to be beneficial for you as well. Y'all, that was the reading. I definitely do hope that the message resonates for y'all. And overall, hope that the messages were useful. And with that being said, guys, goodbye.